there, Leo, and welcome to your reading. This is a card spread for everyone who has a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo. But it's not really enough, because you also have to go to yourself and your own intuition and ask yourself if this is your reading or not, because every reading isn't for everyone, as you know. So we're going to look at the energies for 2022, and to be honest, I think always it's difficult to predict future, especially when it's far away. So it's easier if it's closer and more. It's more in flux, I think, when it's longer in the future. So it's hard to say maybe exactly what's going to happen, but one can always tune into the energies of next year. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see what 2022 is going to bring you, what kind of energies it's going to bring you when it comes to love and money. So we're going to start with the material stuff. That is work, money, career, all the earthbound stuff in your life, and the bodily stuff, the stuff that binds us to our human flesh and the earth and the everyday life. So let's look at work and money. I'm gonna ask the cards and the universe to tune in with us to see the energies for you, Leo, 2022. So very good and very bad in a mix, as life usually tends to be. So in one way, you're going to be the emperor here. You're gonna rule. You're gonna excel at what you're doing, and you're going to have a position where people listen to you, and where you have a lot of a big influence, or a big power really, and a great force in you, and lots of inspiration also. King and the Emperor here. And the King of Rods is a very fiery, inspired, but stable, incredibly creative person with a lot of drive and passion for what he or she is doing. So there's a lot of male, strong energy here, which goes very well along with your fiery sign, Leo. But somehow it's gonna also bring disappointment and exhaustion. So we're gonna take some clarifications here to see more about this energy. So what's the 10 of Swords about, Leo? Okay, some kind of change, but for the good, I'd say. Wheel of Fortune. It could be something you're going to resist, a change you aren't too happy about initially. We're going to look at what it's going to bring for you, the change, the Wheel of Fortune, something just falling down into your lap. What could that be when it comes to work and money? Okay, Death. So this, don't worry, I'm not interpreting this as a physical death. because we're talking about money and career here, but of course it could be, but not your death, at least. It looks like could be a death of someone else that brings a change for you. But as I see it and as I feel intuitively, this is about the death of the ending of a work situation, beginning of something new here. Death is a transformation. So one door closes and another opens. I'm so curious here, Leo. I'm going to take one more to see what's new. What is new? What new is coming from this death? Well, coins. So speaking about money, I think this will bring in some money for you, and it will secure your finances. So it could be an inheritance. Maybe someone will die and you will get money as an inheritance. But I think it could also mean that the ending of this job situation will bring you into another job situation that will really fill your bank account with coins and make you feel secure and stable. So, well, interesting and exciting and a bit scary maybe, because, I mean, to be honest, who likes change? In the retrospect, we love change often, but when we're in the middle of it, it can feel very scary and intimidating and insecure. But it looks like it's not going to bring insecurity, but security to you and your life. So lots of inspiration and skill and change, which leads to more money in your bank account. So let's look at love then, Leo. What energies is coming in for you when it comes to love and intimate relationships in 2022? Let's ask the cards and the universe. What kind of energies are coming in for you, Leo? Well. I see 3 suitors here. So you might be single and dating several people next year. Someone really much younger, someone younger but not as young as this one, and someone more mature. That's how I feel intuitively here. Let's see more about these 3 suitors. Well. Looks like you should go with the mature one in the middle. So the youngest one will not bring so much happiness, really. This could be a flirt, something not so serious, something that hurts your feelings or really makes you feel disappointed and maybe rejected. Then we have someone much more mature, someone who is very honest, very communicative and abundant and have their shit together, so to speak. And this looks really promising. And then the Knight of Cups is kind of a charming, emotional, passionate type that stimulates your intellect. Maybe you have some great ideas together or some great talks. You could be working with this person, but who knows? We're going to take some more clarifications here, just because we're curious about it. Well, what did I say? This looks so great. And this not. Okay, you're going to leave this person, or they're going to leave. This is going to end. This is not good. And this is great, though. So, the Star card, wish fulfillment, or your wildest dreams, sort of healing, inspiration, spirituality. There's lots of things, I think, in the Star card that is so beautiful and magic. So this person is going to come in, and we could look at when, because we're curious, I am at least, when in 2022 will this person come along? All right. Could be September, or it could be when you think that I'm going to stay single forever. Or when you feel okay being single, when you're just enjoying life on your own. So who knows? Maybe when you got your work situation stabilized, that might be when this person is approaching you. Could be that you meet them at work as well, who knows? Well, interesting. We're going to take some advice as well for you, Leo. So one advice for love and one for work here. I'm going to start with work. One advice from the cards and the universe when it comes to work and money. All right, and one for love. Okay. So when it comes to work, you gotta realize that the suffering you're gonna feel, 10 of swords, around your work and money situation is really all up in your head. When it comes to reality, the situation isn't that bad. It's really your thoughts plowing. The pain of the situation is in your thoughts, in your head. And also remember that you can't really influence the situation that much, because sometimes life just serves us things we are not capable of running away from or steering off from. So you are bound here sort of by faith. Faith wants something, life wants something, and you just have to go along with it. So the advice would be, if you can make as little resistance to the change as possible, you will suffer much less. And when it comes to love, you're gonna feel exhausted somehow, because it's like the warrior being called out to yet another battle, not really having the energy for it, but saying to him or herself, well, okay, then I'll do it. So, well, the advice would be, it's worth it. It's gonna be worth that battle, that last battle, because that's when you're gonna get the victory you dream of. So don't lose hope and don't resist. That's very easy to say and much harder to do, but I could say something for you, to you maybe, that I had a lot of help with around the issue of letting go. So if someone says let go, it can be very hard, because we're grabbing onto something and it's an instinct and it's very hard to let go. But if you say instead, rephrase it and say, let be, let it be, that much easier to relate to, I think. Just let it be the way it is. You don't have to love it, you don't have to enjoy it, but you can let it be, and you can just be in the state of frustration or anxiety, and that will loosen all the negative feelings up a bit. So you're gonna go to calmer waters. It's gonna be some rough sea there, but it's gonna be calmer. So just relax and trust life if possible. We're gonna have one of the Byron Cake deck cards here for advice as well for you, Leo. Oops. There are too many. So. Reality is always the story of a past. And what I love about the past is that it's over. Yeah. So when it's over, it's over. We can dwell in memories and we can be afraid because we're referencing something in the now to something in the past, and we think it's going to repeat itself, but it doesn't have to be that way. If we can just be present here now and see the things what they are, it might not be as awful as we think. So it goes along with this card, I think. The worst pain is in our thoughts, our fears, the scenario we depict about the future or the past. It's the story that is really the suffering here, not so much what's happening in the now. So if you can hold that and just think of let it be, I think you will have a exciting and a bit dynamic 2022. So good luck, Leo. See you. Bye-bye.